And then when after Congress to get the Declaration of Independence, then we really started moving. Now, tonight I've been working and studying Rick Green stuff. I have also looked at Ten Boom Ministries out of Tyler, and also John Chambers. Now, John Chambers wrote a constitution that I say is like one that a fifth grader could understand, you know. And so it is so simple, but John Chambers did a good job. So I've mixed all these together and tried to put together a constitution that would help us all and we would begin to understand it. And as a result of it, we're going to see how it comes out. And I love Rick Green. I love what he does. And he's above my head. I hadn't caught up with him yet. And he talks about, he goes and hits all these high spaces. Yeah. Yeah, come on in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all come in anytime. Yeah, good. Yeah. We don't want nobody to go away hungry, okay? And and anyway, so as a result of all this putting them together, that's where I'm at with all of these things. Now, let's define Constitution, okay? And I think that's a good place to start. So the Constitution has two words, and it is Constitution, and it means the way something is set up. So we have a Constitution that is set up by our government. And so the Constitution is designed to safeguard our freedoms. It's supposed to protect us. That's the reason why we got the government started, to protect us, to allow us the freedom to do what I call the American dream, you know, which means we can start off with nothing and we can wind up with assets and things like that. And so that's what the government is supposed to do, is protect us. Right now, what's the government doing to us? That's true, because our southern border is vulnerable, isn't it? So what else is our government doing to us? Yes, oppressing us. In particular, what ways?
Personal freedom, property rights.
Mm-hmm. And that's what this is all about tonight. By the way, the Citizens for Constitutional Sovereignty, Citizens for Constitutional Sovereignty? Citizens for Sovereignty that CC is a member of is all about owning your own property. You do not own your own property. If you don't believe me, don't pay your taxes and see how long you get it. Unless you can prove in the state of Texas that you have a patent on that piece of property, then you don't have to pay taxes. But you've got to prove it. And it's not really easy to do, but it can be done. And so that's what the Citizens Group is all about. That's one of the things. And there's other things involved also. And so the Constitution is the way something is set up. And who is supposed to run the Constitution? The government, of course. Isn't that right? Isn't the government supposed to run it? No, Cece, we're supposed to run it. I was just teasing you. I was only teasing you. No, we are the people. There's nothing supposed to happen in the United States unless we have ordered it to happen. How do we do it? We do it by voting. We do it by putting men in office who know what's going on. And as of right now, I would say we should make sure that nobody goes to Congress or Senate unless they know the Constitution. If you put them up there, it's going to be just like we are right now. They're going to get up there and be like a bunch of kids don't know what to do. And if they don't know the Constitution, they can be swayed by every whim that comes along. And so we just got to it. So the government then is, the word for government is to steer. So we are the group who's supposed to steer the government. We are the people. Okay, that's good because we just need to get those things nailed down. So the Declaration of Independence was signed by who? Thomas Jefferson. Okay, and he said that we have certain inalienable rights, right? And which was life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, right? Well, we'll tell a little bit more about the pursuit of happiness in a little bit, but what is that all about, the pursuit of happiness? Exactly, that's one of them, isn't it? Own your own property. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to own my own property. I wanted to own my own house. I wanted to own my own car, especially my car back in those days. You know, when I got my car, that was freedom, you know. So, that was one of the blessings that I incurred. But to own your own property. Go ahead, young lady. Wait. We have. Okay. And you state your name if you like, or if you don't.
I'm Pam Moore, and I live in Denton County, but I got some email about this meeting, so I wanted
Good girl.
to come.
Well, God bless you for being here.
But I believe it's in the Fifth Amendment that it actually spells out that it is life, liberty, and property. Whereas that was initially what Thomas Jefferson had put in there, and then the committee had that taken out. And there were good reasons for that, but I'm sure there's not time to discuss that now.
Right.
But it is in the amendment to the Constitution.
Yes. And they did change that. You're right. Yeah. And you're a history teacher also. Are you really? Are you history? No.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying.
Oh, I thought you were history. I just thought you might be.
My history teacher changed it or something.
Oh, that's okay. Well, they changed history. Well, yes. Okay. Well, that's really good. I appreciate you. So the government's job, the government does its job by making and enforcing rules, and sometimes what we want to do, we really need government, and the answer is yes, we do. We really need government. We need a type of government that protects us. We need a type that allows us the freedom to own our own property, that allows us the freedom of taxation without, or not being taxed without representation. And now we're taxed with representation. I call it taxation with inadequate representation is what I call it. And so now let's talk a little bit about the different forms of government. First of all, a monarch is ruled by a minimum, okay? The minimum of people rule it. Okay? A dictatorship is ruled by how many people? One. In the end times, in the kingdom, who's going to rule supreme? The one ruler, true ruler, the Lord Jesus Christ. Yeah, right. And in the final end of times, right? Yes. Okay, that's good. And so then now then, tell me about democracy. What do you think we need to have a pure democratic government? Why not have a democratic? See? Wait. Okay. Why should we have a democratic government? Turn it on. Okay, yeah.
It's a Republican, Democratic,
Right.
Republican government that we have.
Right.
It's not just a democracy,
Right.
because that'd just be a majority wins, and that it wouldn't be right.
Right. Okay, now, a lady asked Ben Franklin when they'd finished with the Constitution, she said to him, what kind of government did y'all come up with? Ben Franklin said, ma'am, we come up with a republic government if we can keep it. If we can keep it. Isn't that cool? Grab your microphone. We have a rule. You have to use a microphone if you speak. Okay. By the way, then
Do I have it on?
Just for those of you who don't know, we're streaming this live on the internet tonight, and Shad will be putting it on the YouTube after next week or so. Go ahead. So,
The fear was that the majority could vote themselves what was the, quote, largesse from the Treasury, and unfortunately that's what's happening now. There are a lot of people that get money for nothing from the government, and Ben Franklin was so right.
yes, he was. If we can keep the republic, and that's what our fight is about today, is try to keep it. A democracy is people to rule. Now, in a democracy, I think I can explain it like this. In the Old Testament, the people did that which was right in their own eyes. Remember? After the Tower of Babel, remember? People did that which was right in their own. That's kind of like a democracy. The people can change a democracy, and if what you like today, you may not like tomorrow, and you can change it in a democracy, a pure democracy. I've got some quotes I'll talk to you about a little bit later about it. But in a democracy, the people rule. In a republic, the law rules. Our Constitution rules. And that's the difference, the main difference in them. And so, I'm for one, I'm for the republic, aren't you? We are a republic. What do we say? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. What? And to the republic, right. So it's the republic that we pledge allegiance to. And so the danger of democracy is that the people rule and the harm comes because I'll read you a statement in a little while which says that no democracy has ever survived. It has all committed suicide. Democracy will not work for a period of time. Now that is almost what we're having right now in our federal government, is more like the democracy that we don't need because it is self-destructive. It will die, and we will die with it. So I tell you what, we got to fight hard to see if we cannot again regain our Republican form of government. Now the Constitution Explained, I gave you a copy of that. I would like for you to use that tonight or to your little hand booklet. Now let me digress for just a second, because we have now what's coming up. We're going to start here in just a minute using this. This is called the Constitution Made Easy. This is what Rick Green uses, and he teaches, and he uses only this little booklet, because what it has in it the Constitution and all the changes and corrections have already been made right here. So when we read this Constitution on this side right here, that's the way it is right now. Now there'll be a little correction, because when you can read where we have 435 representatives, the next legislature within a few years, how many will there be? 439, right? We're adding 4, right? 4 representatives or more than that. Somebody help me here. Well, because of population. Did they lose any on the other states? Okay. But anyway, it's going to change. That's what I was trying to say. So it will change. We have 32 right now with the senators. We'll have 36. Yeah. When we get to electoral votes, that's important. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that you do not have the constitutional right to vote for president? Did y'all know that? You're aware of it, aren't you? Good. Y'all are a good group of people. I don't need to tell you anything. What am I doing up here, you know? But no, we have the right to vote to tell our electors how to vote, right? And it varies from state to state. Interesting, isn't it? But this little booklet right here, now we can get them for about $9. I gave $11.95 for mine. If you want one, we have to order like 6 of them or 10 of them. I can't remember, somewhere in that area. We can get them for $8 and some tax, so about $9 a piece, which is $2.95 cheaper than what I got. And we can order 6 of them tonight. We can order them for you. Also, this lady over here said we can order the 20,000-year leap or 5,000-year leap for she says somewhere around $5. So yeah, right. So right, we can check in. Yeah, we go ahead and repeat that on the microphone, please. We're talking about the 5,000-year leap and the price of it. And it's $19.95 on the book, by the way.
Yeah, this particular book we paid $20 for. Oh, we paid $20 for this book, and if you buy it from MCCS, Dr. Earl Taylor, you could get it if you order 10.
Okay, so tonight, if you want to do that, let me know. Or if you want to do it, we'll get enough people and get their money, and you can order them and get them for us. But I have those, and so but we're going to go to the 5,000-year leap next, is after we finish with the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Okay, I gave you the guide, the U immigration test. There's 100 questions on there, and and the answers for each one of them. These 2 little documents you can keep, and anytime there's a question in the Constitution, immediately you can look it up in your little hand guide there, get familiar with it, study it to where you can, well, I can't remember that, but I know it's on my study guide. Then go to it and answer the question. So what's this all about? It's all about knowing our Constitution. And for me, it's all about me knowing my Constitution. For you, it should be all about you knowing your Constitution. I'm trying to make it tonight very clear that it's our individual personal Constitution that gives us our freedoms. And if we don't have them, then we're dead. And I want to give you all some of these handouts. Can I hand them to you? These 2 little brochures right here you'll want to use tonight, because this right here is just a short one of the Constitution Explained. And this is the 100 questions about the Constitution that the answers are. Wait a second. And this right here is a test that you can take and see if you can become a citizen or not. And here's another test, if you could pass those 10 questions, but don't fear, the answer's down at the bottom of the page. So, and this right here is from Patrick Henry, his famous statement. And Patrick Henry said, give me liberty or give me death. And I wonder today, will we stand up for our country now? This right here is where some of our current money is being spent in the United States. The figures are so large, some of them I can't even read hardly. And this right here is currently 2009, when a group of people got together and started working on a change in the Constitution.